Hey, this is Kev from Blender Bits. In this video, I want to show you a really cool way to select points, edges, and faces in a way that's not going to have you pulling your hair out and banging your head against the wall, because that hurts, and I don't want you to do that. All right, let's go. So what I want to do first is let's create a sphere. And I'll use my middle mouse button to scroll in and get kind of close to it. And then we're going to hit Tab, and you see it turns orange. So let's just hit A once on the keyboard, and that deselects everything. Now, I'm going to hit Control Tab and go to Faces, because this is going to be much easier for you to see. Now, the last video that I showed you on selecting, which was one of the first videos in this series, we went to each face and we right-clicked, and we right-clicked, and we right-clicked, and if we wanted more than one, we hold down Shift, and we right-click, and right-click, and right-click, and right-click. Well, this is going to suck after a while, so don't do that. Okay, you can. I mean, it's cool. You can easily go in and do that and operate on one or two faces and model and whatever, but I'm going to show you a really cool way to select lots of things at once. Okay? So I'm going to hit A on the keyboard, and I'm going to hit B once on the keyboard. What that does is it turns it into this kind of cool crosshair thing. Now if I left click and drag, I get a box. And I can select lots of things at once. And if I hit B again, I can select more. B again, I can select more. Okay? Now if I hit B one more time, and I hold down the middle mouse button and drag, I can deselect. Okay, so B, left click, drag, select, B, middle mouse, drag, deselect, or A. Now, if I hold down B, or not hold down B, I mean I just let go of B, and I select a few things, you'll notice that it only kind of selects what's visible. Now, I've gotten some questions over the years from people who get very frustrated with this very quickly. Blender has a really cool way of letting you select everything, and that's this little icon down here. It says it's called Limit Selection to Visible. If you unclick that, now, if you hit B once, left click and drag, you can select a whole bunch of things, front face and back face at one time. Okay? If you want to limit your selection to just what's visible in your view, then you click on this again. But we're going to turn that off because for right now it's kind of cool to select lots of things. Okay, so if I want to go select all the way through, I hit B once, boom. Now I'm selecting all the way through, everything through the object to the other side. So you can see the other side is orange through here. Okay. Another way to select is if I hit C once. Now I get a circle select. And I can go and kind of paint on the object, which is really cool. And using my middle mouse button, okay, by scrolling, and most of the mouses nowadays have these scroll wheels, you can increase or decrease the size of the selection. So there, I increased it. Now if I hit C again, or middle mouse drag, I can deselect. Okay, left drag, select, middle mouse, deselect. And you're kind of like painting on the object. This should really help your workflow. And it works with everything. It works with, say I want to get out of that. Okay, I can right click, goes away, and I can hit Tab, or Tab again, and this time I'll select Vertex. Okay, and you'll see it works the same with vertices. Okay, I'm selecting vertices, and it looks like it's selecting faces, but it's selecting vertices. Right? I can deselect everything. I can try to go to edges here, hit C, and if I go really small, you see I'm selecting edges. Okay, I'm painting edges. Now, when all four edges that are connected are selected, it highlights the face, so it gets a little confusing, but just know that, you know, whatever mode you're in, just kind of remember what you're in, and that's what you'll be working on. Okay? Middle mouse, delete. Middle mouse, delete your selection, and if you want to get out of that mode, kind of drop that tool, you just right click. Boom, goes away, and now you can hit tab again and go back and get back to normal. Okay, so I hope that helped. Go in, practice that, watch the video a few times. If you have questions, ask in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, so don't bang your head against the desk and don't go crazy. Just play with this, learn it, and get comfortable with it. So if you like this and you got something from it, hit like and subscribe, and I'll be very, very happy. Until then, see ya.